Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to start the laws of exponents. Very first is, if x is a non-zero rational number and a and b are two integers, then x raised to the power a into x raised to the power b is equals to x raised to the power a plus b. It means if the bases are same and two values are going to be multiplied, if the bases are same, their powers are going to be added. So, for example, 3 raised to the power 3 into 3 raised to the power minus 4 can be written as 3 raised to the power 3 plus minus 4, which gives us 3 minus 4, and that is equals to 3 raised to the power minus 1, and we can write it as 1 by 3. Second is, if x is a non-zero rational number and a and b are two integers, then x raised to the power a divided by x raised to the power b is equals to x raised to the power a minus b. It means if two numbers which have the same base and different powers are going to be divided, then that is equals to their bases are going to be combined and the powers are going to be subtracted. That is 2 raised to the power minus 5 divided by 2 raised to the power 2. 2 raised to the power minus 5 divided by 2 raised to the power 2, and which can be written as 2 raised to the power minus 5 minus 2. The denominator power going to be subtracted from the numerator power if the bases are same. So that gives us 2 raised to the power minus 7. So the third one is, if x is a non-zero rational number and a and b are two integers, then x raised to the power a whole raised to the power b. That is, if with the same base we have different powers, the powers are going to be multiplied with each other. That is equals to x raised to the power a into b, and that is 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 whole raised to the power 2 is equals to 2 raised to the power 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 into 2, which is equals to minus 6. The next is, we have, if x and y are two non-zero rational numbers and a is an integer, then x raised to the power a into y raised to the power a is equals to x into y whole raised to the power a. It means if the powers are same but the bases are different, then what we have to do, we have to combine the power and solve the bases accordingly. If there is multiplication, we have to multiply. If there is division, we have to divide. For example, 2 raised to the power minus 4 into 3 raised to the power minus 4 gives us 2 into 3 whole raised to the power minus 4. Similarly, in the next, we have the different base but the same power, and they are divided each other. So that is equals to x by y whole raised to the power a. Listen one thing, these laws are applicable only if there is multiplication and division between these rational numbers with different powers or the same powers, but they are not applicable in terms of addition and subtraction. They are applicable only in terms of multiplication and division. Let's start the exercise. Very first, we have expressed the result in power notation. We have to find out the result in power notation. We don't have to solve the power. We have 4 by 5 raised to the power 5 into 4 by 5 whole raised to the power 4. As the bases are same, so the powers are going to be added because the multiplication sign is there. So we will get 4 by 5 raised to the power 5 plus 4, which gives us 4 by 5 whole raised to the power 9. In the next same, we have the same base minus 2 by 3. So powers are going to be added, 7 minus 4, which gives us minus 2 by 3 whole raised to the power 3. In the next part, we have 3 by 7 whole raised to the power 6 divided by 3 by 7 whole raised to the power 5. Now the bases are same but the powers are different and they are dividing each other. So what we have to do, this power minus this power, which gives us 3 by 7 raised to the power 6 minus 5. It means the powers are going to be subtracted, so which gives us 3 by 7 whole raised to the power 1. Similarly, in the next part, again we have the same base but different powers, and the middle sign is division, so we are going to subtract the powers. So we will get minus 7 by 10 raised to the power 2. In the next part, we have 3 by 2 whole square whole raised to the power 7. As we have common base but the different powers, so we are going to multiply the power, so we will get 3 by 2 raised to the power 14. Next we have 7 by 10 whole raised to the power minus 2 whole raised to the power 3. Again with the same base, what we have to do, we have to multiply the powers because we have the one base with different powers. So we will get minus 2 into 3, which gives us 7 by 10 raised to the power minus 6. In question number 2, we have simplified to get the answer as a simple rational number. It means now we have to solve the power also. If you see, we have 20 by 27 raised to the power 4 into 9 by 10 raised to the power 4 into 2 by 3 raised to the power 4. The powers are same but the bases are different. So what we have to do, we have to combine the power and take all the bases together. So what we get, 20 by 27 into 9 by 10 into 2 by 3 whole raised to the power 4. Now solve all the values, you will get 4 by 9 whole raised to the power 4, which gives us 256 by 6561. In the next part, we have 6 by 25 whole raised to the power 3 into 5 by 3 whole raised to the power 3 divided by 2 by 5 whole raised to the power 3. In both the terms, the powers are same. So what we have to do, combine the power and take the bases together, which gives us 6 by 25 into 5 by 3 whole raised to the power 3. On solving it, we will get it 6 by 25 into 5 by 3 whole raised to the power 3 into 5 by 2 raised to the power 3. We have changed this division sign into multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the term. And again now we have same power, so we will combine the base and we will get as 1 raised to the power 3, which is equals to again 1. In question number 3, we have filling the blanks. We have to fill up the blanks. So we have 2 raised to the power minus 1 into 3 raised to the power minus 1 whole square into minus 3 by 8 raised to the power minus 1. Very first, change the minus power to plus by taking the reciprocals of the term. We will get 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 whole square into minus 8 by 3 whole raised to the power 1. On solving it, we will get minus 2 by 27 by opening the brackets power, that which gives us 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 into 3 into minus 8 by 3. In the next part, we have 2 raised to the power 5 divided by 2 raised to the power 8 whole divided by 2 raised to the power minus 7. Solve the bracket by taking, we have same bases but different powers, so division sign is there, so subtract the powers. 2 raised to the power 5 minus 8, which gives us 2 raised to the power minus 3 divided by 2 raised to the power minus 7. Again we have same base but different powers and the division sign is there, so we have to subtract the powers, so which gives us 2 raised to the power minus 3 minus 7 becomes plus 7, and which gives us 2 raised to the power 4, and that is equals to 16. Next we have find n, so that we have to find out the value of n. 4 by 5 whole raised to the power 3 into 4 by 5 whole raised to the power minus 6 is equals to 4 by 5 raised to the power 2n minus 1. If you look at this left hand side, we have same base, different powers, and the multiplication sign is there. Add the powers by combining the base. So we will get 4 by 5 raised to the power 3 minus 6 equals to 4 by 5 raised to the power 2n minus 1. Now on the left hand side and the right hand side, the equals to sign is there and we have the same basis, so we can compare the powers. So minus 3 is equals to 2n minus 1, which gives us n equals to minus 1. In the C part, we have n into minus 5 raised to the power 4 divided by n square equals to 5. So this is n raised to the power 1, this is n raised to the power 2. Taking it down, we will get n raised to the power 2 minus 1 and cross multiply the term. We will get n is equals to minus 5 raised to the power 4 divided by 5. On solving, we will get n equals to 125. This minus plus 1 5 cancel out with the 1 5. We will get 5 into 5 into 5, which gives us 125. Now in question number 5, we have to find the reciprocals. So we have 4 by 5 raised to the power 2n minus 1. As we have already discussed, if we want to find out the reciprocal, take the plus power into minus. If the power is in negative, change it into positive. So we will get 4 by 5 raised to the power minus 2n minus 1. Now convert this minus sign into plus by taking the reciprocal. So we will get 5 by 4 whole raised to the power 2n minus 1. In the next we have 2 by 5 raised to the power minus 3 into 5 by 4 whole raised to the power minus 2. So converting the negative power to positive by taking the reciprocals, we will get 5 by 2 into 3 raised to the power 3 into 4 by 5 raised to the power 2. Solve the powers, we will get the answer as 10. Now the reciprocal of 10 is 1 by 10. In question number 6, we have expressed the following in negative exponents. We have to find out the answer in negative powers. So we have very first 2 raised to the power minus 3 whole raised to the power 2, which gives us 2 raised to the power minus 6, and that is a negative exponent. So as it is. In the next part we have minus of 2 by 5 whole raised to the power minus 1 whole raised to the power minus 2, which gives us minus 2 by 5 whole raised to the power minus 1 into minus 2 gives us 2. But we have to find out the answer in the negative of the powers. So by taking negative of the power, we have to take the reciprocal of the inside term. So we will get minus 5 by 2 whole raised to the power minus 2. Next, in question number 7, we have to find the value of n. So we have 5 raised to the power 10 divided by 5 raised to the power 8 equals to 1 by 5 raised to the power n. Very first, both have same basis but different power, so subtract the power. So we will get 1 by 5 raised to the power 8 minus 10 equals to 1 by 5 raised to the power n, which gives us 1 by 5 raised to the power minus 2 equals to 1 by 5 whole raised to the power n. Now comparing the powers, as we have both the sides same base, so we are going to compare the powers. The value of n is minus 2. Now in the C part we have minus 5 whole raised to the power 4 divided by minus 5 whole square is equals to 5 raised to the power n. As we have same base, so we are going to subtract the powers, and we are taking minus 1 power, minus 1 as it is common. So we will get minus 1 raised to the power 4 and minus 1 whole square. And as we know, the negative, if we have a negative of a number and the power is even, that the negative value becomes positive. So by solving this term, we will get 5 square is equals to 5 raised to the power n, which gives us n is equals to 2. Now question number 8, we have simplified the following terms. As we have b square whole raised to the power 4 into b raised to the power 0. Very first, something raised to the power 0 is always 1. So it gives us b raised to the power 2 into 4, that is b raised to the power 8 is the answer. In the C part we have minus of a raised to the power minus 3, b raised to the power 10, c raised to the power 8 into b into c raised to the power 8 divided by b raised to the power minus 10 into c raised to the power 6 whole raised to the power 4. First, in the denominator open the bracket by multiplying 4 with both the powers. So it gives us b raised to the power minus 40 and c raised to the power 24. Now combine all the powers of a, b, c together. So we will get a raised to the power minus 3, b raised to the power 10 plus 1. This minus 40 goes in the numerator, becomes plus 40. C raised to the power 8 plus 8 plus 24 goes on the numerator, becomes minus 24. So which gives us minus a raised to the power minus 3, b raised to the power 51, c raised to the power minus 8, which can be written as minus of b raised to the power 51 divided by a cube c raised to the power 8. Similarly, in the D part, we have minus of a raised to the power minus 5 divided by minus of a raised to the power 10, b raised to the power minus 9, c raised to the power minus 7, a raised to the power minus 15 into c raised to the power 0 whole square. This minus cancel out with this minus. Now combine all the powers of a raised to the power minus 5, this plus 10, minus 15 becomes plus 15. b raised to the power minus 9 goes in the numerator, becomes plus 9. Minus 7 c raised to the power becomes plus 7. It gives us a raised to the power minus 15 plus 15, which becomes a raised to the power 0, and something raised to the power 0 is always 1. So we have b raised to the power 9 into c raised to the power 7 whole square, which we can write it as b raised to the power 18, 9 2s are 18, and c raised to the power 14, 7 2s are 14. I hope you all understand all the concepts. Rest of the questions, do it by yourself. Stay happy and stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you.